Welcome everybody to Pork and Reviews. I'm your host Pork.
And I'm Lady Tano.
And welcome back to check out this episode 3 of Kenobi. It's been less than 24 hours since we've seen episode 1 and 2. We're that excited to get in episode 3. I was like, oh, should we wait? And I was like, I can't wait. I've been hearing some good things. But before we continue on with that, it's something like we have to talk about. So I know I brought it up in our last video that I just posted a couple hours ago. But there was some sort of like controversy going on with the reception of Third Sister's character, and we didn't know what it was. So just today I did a little bit of digging. I realized that I guess there were some toxic fans saying some racist stuff, leaving her racist DMs and stuff. It's absolutely ridiculous and embarrassing as Star Wars fans. I hope that's none of our fans. And I hope none of our subscribers are doing that, because that would be very disappointing. We don't condone any sort of racism. If you have an issue with the way a character is written, and that could be valid criticism, but to make racist comments, come on, people. Yeah. First, just unacceptable. Period. Just period. Second, it's a show with aliens.
Yeah.
How are people
How are you gonna be racist when you're watching and you're supposedly a fan of a show with aliens?
Don't be ridiculous. And for any of y'all be on this they're just SJW. Yo, if y'all think I'm an SJW, you ain't been a fan of this show that long.
Yeah, then you haven't watched some of our other videos.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but no, there's no place for racism in Star Wars.
Honestly, I was really disappointed to hear that. Really, and we talked about it. And you let me know how there was some pushback, and we mentioned how we're wow, she's the coolest character,
currently in this show.
Badass,
currently in the show, she is the show stealer in this show.
Yeah, but again, I don't know. I thought that there might be legitimate reasons. I may have, disagreed with it or whatnot, but I thought it was something legitimate. But when I heard that it was, flat out people just being stupid and racist, I was extremely disappointed. Yeah. And, and it, in general, it also makes just, Star Wars fans in general look bad, And it's so shitty.
It's like Kelly Marie Tran all over again, Yes, Rose's character had some legitimate issues.
I had issues with her character, with the writing.
But then toxic fans go and make all these racist comments towards her. And what does that have to do with anything about her character? If you have legitimate criticism about her character, that's one thing. But to sit there and devolve into just racial name calling and it's just dumb and embarrassing.
Very embarrassing. But I just think that if apparently, it wasn't just one person or two, it was a whole group of people that felt this way. But it just makes me think, if people watch a show and get so disturbed, are so bitter that because they see a black character in a show, I feel bad for you then. Because if that gets you worked up, then fuck, man.
Yeah, well, not even that.
You've got problems.
Y'all just as bad as the soy boys y'all like to make fun of.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's almost hilarious that people would get so upset about just watching a black female character and talking shit about her because she's black. It's just hilarious to me that it would get to someone so much that they would go and write some stupid crap to her.
Like,
so
seriously,
you know what? I feel bad for you.
But you know what?
I feel bad for you because what you're gonna see moving forward. I mean, like we've been seeing it. You're not gonna get away from it. You're not gonna get away from Black people. You're not gonna get away from Hispanics, Asians, whoever you know bothers you.
Yeah.
You gotta live in a hole. Yeah. So.
Go on
and be bitter.
That being said, though, like that's none of our fans. I'm confident. I'm
confident it's not.
You
and
know, I ain't no way anyone's gonna be a fan of this show.
Be bitter.
With my brown and Asian ass sitting here.
Yeah, let those people be bitter. The rest of us can enjoy and make legit criticisms, you know. And yeah, sometimes us Star Wars fans can be like super picky, but
we're passionate.
But we're passionate, and it has nothing to do with something as trivial
as race.
As like
it's stupid.
It's just so stupid.
You know.
And again, like you said, I'm sorry, potty mouth today, but you know, it's stupid because it's Star Wars, and it's like, oh. She got you more mad than looking at an alien or something. Like you like that's more acceptable somehow. Yeah. But okay. All right.
I mean, so we just had to address that. You know, it was really disappointing to come across news like that. After we were as much as we had some criticism about like the whole Leia aspect, but generally like we're really excited about this show, and we want to share in our excitement with you all. And then we come across like just kind of news like this. It's kind of just like, man, like that sucks, especially like, well, it just sucks just as a Star Wars fan, as an American, and as an American, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
But
and by the way, she's a great
character.
Actress in general. Character. Like I've seen her in some other stuff, Queen's Gambit.
I think
she's great.
I think
she's really
I think her character is the most interesting part in the last 2 episodes that they've shown of this. Like that's. Like 100%. Yeah. That being said, we had to get that out. And just to go back to episode 1 and 2 though, right? Episode 1 and 2, great start for me. I thought it was a really good start. Funny about the revisionist history of Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm
not sold on that yet. I gotta see how this plays out.
See.
Mm-hmm. I'm all in on Third Sister. Mm-hmm. I'm all in on Third Sister. I was already telling you my whole like, oh, what if she does? But I don't want to. I don't want to say it. Yeah. I don't want to say it here. I of course, we talked about this. Like, I hear about something or I see something in Star Wars, and I automatically start going. My mind goes in a million one directions, like writing all this fan fiction in my head. I'm very. That's who I'm actually most excited about her character coming into this third episode.
Yeah, super excited. I can't wait.
Yeah. I want to get this started. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard some good stuff. No spoiler. Obviously, no one's giving me any spoilers. What I find funny is that these classically, I never know the title of these episodes. But they helped.
Tradition.
But they helped me out.
It's tradition.
They helped me out for this show. It's literally part 1. Part 2.
Oh.
And this is literally just part 3.
Part 3. Okay. Easy.
Yeah, easy for me. Right? Can't forget that. Mm-hmm. That being said, let's get this episode started. Shall we? Mm-hmm.
You're a rat who preys on weakness. You're gonna help me find this girl I'm looking for. Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm interested in seeing his character too. Like I'm curious. I'm curious to learn about what's up.
See if like he's more than just a cameo, or is he actually?
If he's a cameo, then I'm not like. I feel like they.
He was in the Eternals. He got that Disney contract.
Stand down. Mm-hmm. I will take Kenobi in myself.
Yo, this dude got stabbed.
Okay, yeah, totally. In the stomach.
For these coordinates, we'll help you from there. Oh. And I alone, Obi-Wan.
Who is that? Who is he gonna go see?
Oof.
Anakin Skywalker is alive.
Anakin. Is that Hayden? Hayden with makeup on? I hope so.
Maybe. Yeah, probably. Why wouldn't it be him?
Here's another thing is like Hayden's like not as physically imposing as like like as the dude they had that played Vader in like the Rogue One scene, like that dude was a monster,
Yeah.
He's alive, Obi-Wan.
Only pain magnified.
Hey.
Oh man.
Obi-Wan, promise me you will train the boy.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Don't make me kill you. I do not fear the dark side. I see through the lies of the Jedi.
I do see through the lies of the Jedi.
It's a frequent saying.
Help me, Master Qui-Gon. Give me strength.
Anakin Skywalker is alive.
That's him.
It's
That's totally
yeah.
him. Yeah.
That's so good.
He's been looking for you for a long time.
This bad motherfucker right here.
He's coming, Master.
Oh
He
no!
looks pretty darn large.
I mean, 100% of dudes on stilts. That's how they did it in Revenge of the Sith.
Where is he?
We have probes out
Ooh.
determine all possible exits. He will pay for the Grand Inquisitor's
The Grand Inquisitor means nothing. Kenobi is
This
all
is
that matters now. Is that
awesome.
understood?
Yes.
100%.
This is awesome. He looks
I have been
ginormous,
watching
actually.
you, third sister. I know what it is you seek. Prove yourself, and the position of Grand Inquisitor is yours. Fail me, and you will not live to regret it.
Uh-oh. Once Vader's on the hunt, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he lie?
People are not all good, Leia.
That was harsh.
Isn't it always
He
like
said
that?
that. He said that kind of short.
There were
I think it
fields
was
and
meant to be.
families.
That's not the same planet. It's Fortress Inquisitorius. Played Fallen Order, remember?
I will get what I deserve, third sister. And so will you.
He's so much better than the Rebels version of
Totally.
him.
Totally.
I hope so.
You still can't take Obi-Wan in the fight, bro.
I certainly hope so.
Can't. Favorite probe droids.
I hate those things.
Maybe they're just late?
Maybe it was a lie. I knew it. I never should have trusted him.
We don't know if maybe...
No one is coming here, Leia.
Patience, Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we're on our own, we're gonna need some help. Father, aren't you going to say hello?
Hello there.
Hello.
Oh!
On a trip, and we got a little lost in the field.
They knew it too. They knew everyone was.
We
There-
got a bit turned around.
I feel like
Say
we're
it.
not.
To the nearest port. We need to get home.
Well, I'm going that way. Jump in.
Oh no, that's all right. Thank you. We
This
just
dude's
need
like a
directions.
mole face.
Come on, Father, we've
I
walked
feel like we're
long
not
enough.
supposed to recognize Obi-Wan,
My pleasure.
and that's
Hop
why.
in.
Y'all didn't even wait like 30 seconds in that spot. Y'all could have just
I
sat down for a hot
know!
minute, bro.
I know. It's like they get there and right away they leave.
All good people out talk.
They're moving us around. Looking for a Jedi.
A Jedi? Out here? I hope we're not in any danger.
Oh, no, we'll find them. We always do.
What about this obvious Jedi looking dude in front of you?
I know.
You have any information about a Jedi?
I would know one if I saw one.
Haven't heard anything.
Nothing. Are you sure he's even on this planet?
They know what they're doing, Leia.
No way!
I thought her name was Boomba. Let's move.
No, Obi-Wan's lost his smoothness.
Totally. That's why I'm saying he's like, I feel like that's what they're going for. Like he's almost unrecognizable, you know?
Are you my real father?
I wish I could say I was. But no, I'm not.
Sometimes I try to imagine what he was like.
Oh, you don't want to imagine what he's like.
Remember
Not
that?
right now.
As Jedi were taken from our families when we were very young. I still have glimpses. Flashes, really. My mother's shawl. My father's hands. I remember a baby.
A baby?
Yes, I think I had a brother. I really don't remember him. I wished I did.
Those
That's why the Jedi
Jedi,
suck
those
for
Jedi
Your family, just
be
like
taking
me.
little kids.
Who are they?
A couple of strays I found. Thought you might want to check them out.
All right. Thanks, Frank.
Relying on that blaster. Because right now he's uncivilized. Oh! Oh! Dude, that dude got cut in half.
Darth Maul
All right,
style.
Putting it down. I'm putting it down. Just let it go.
See? Obi-Wan
Yeah.
doesn't miss. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like, he
right,
doesn't
like
miss.
in the last episode. Although maybe he's getting, you know, getting that rust off.
He gave you the right coordinates. I was on my way when the probes arrived, but you'd already gone.
I hadn't expected anyone to come.
Couldn't wait a minute, dude.
The Empire's gonna die alone. They dropped him.
Quinlan was here.
Yeah.
Quinlan
He helped
Voss?
me,
Quinlan Voss.
smuggling younglings.
He's still around. Yeah. He is supposed to have survived the purge, in canon, you know.
Only when the eyes are closed can you truly see.
See what?
The way.
You have to reach out through the force, bro.
Wait, so he survived?
Yeah, Quinlan survived. As far as we know, he as far as anyone knows, he had survived the purge. Yeah.
Open up now.
The last we ever heard from him in canon though was Dark Disciple.
Mm-hmm.
With Ventress.
Yeah.
We need to search the premises.
Come on, this will take us out.
Man, I want Quinlan to come into this
I
show.
know.
Man. You can't tease Quinlan. Uh-oh.
Ben?
Oh shit! Watch, he gonna reach out through the force and sense him.
I'm surprised he doesn't sense him now.
Because he definitely has a strong connection to Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. He did.
The master lives.
He knows how to get to Kenobi.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Go with Tana. I'll be right behind you. Get it all right. Promise me. Promise me. I'll lead him away.
He's gonna kill everybody. He knows how to draw him out.
Is he like dragging her?
Yeah. This is the Vader we've always wanted to see.
Yeah, I know.
Out of shape, bro. Should been doing some cardio in that desert, man.
He's been depressed this whole time.
I mean, he should have still been right.
Boy.
Is it happening? You can't beat him right now, dude.
Oh, no.
Finally got that lightsaber
Yeah.
open. Oh man, this is crazy.
Ooh.
What have you become?
I am what you made me.
You are unwise to lower your defenses.
The years have made you weak.
I take back my criticisms on this. I totally want this fight now. Vader just fucking with this dude.
Totally.
Man, Kenobi gotta get it together.
Totally.
Dude's looking sloppy right now. Man, dude, you better do something, man.
Mm-hmm. What?
Now you will suffer, Obi-Wan.
Oh!
Oh! Dang, he wants revenge.
Your pain has just begun.
This is how he gets old so fast?
I know, in the next 10 years. I can imagine Vader being scared of fire and stuff.
He's like, yeah, I don't want to go through that
I'll
one.
catch up with him later.
He could force jump over that fire.
That's true.
Unfortunately, they couldn't make it, but I'll take you from here.
Damn. Oh, man.
What'd you think?
Oh, man.
What'd you think?
That episode was awesome.
Yeah, it was really awesome.
I hate that there's a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I'm like at a loss for words. It's just like, you know, we're talking like my favorite movie character of all time on you know, back in action, and I can't.
Yeah. More than like, 30 seconds.
Yeah, more than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just straight badassery, you know.
We've talked about in the past how this is something that we wanted to see, like the infamous Vader, you know?
Yeah, just like merciless, and
people.
you know that episode was amazing. That episode was amazing. That episode was damn near movie magic for me.
Yeah.
You know, I liked how restrained it was. I could have easily just been like way over the top, you know. But how, like, you know, we know these characters really well, right? I like how, you know, they knew like Vader knows how to draw this dude out. You know, like just randomly killing people and stuff like that. Like 100%, that's how you're gonna get to Kenobi every time.
Hurting innocent
You
people.
know, I liked how intense that was. You know, and you know, it's, you know, with like in Revenge of the Sith when they face off, Kenobi versus Anakin. You know they're so evenly matched, and you know that right from the onset that they're evenly matched. And in this one, it was like Kenobi, you cannot, you cannot win against this dude right now. Like there's no way, and it's just like kind of just showing how far Kenobi has fallen.
Yeah.
At this point, you know, like
I kept thinking
he needs to reconnect with the Force big time. Like, I hope he realizes that too. You know,
I keep remembering how quickly they would, like, it was almost like almost unrealistic in the prequels how they would like so quickly use their lightsabers, like fight with their lightsabers, you know, because it almost was like, you know, there was no impact because they were just like moving so quickly. And in this one, he just looked so like clumsy, you know.
Kenobi.
Yeah.
You know, like when they fought in on Mustafar, it was all it was like that rapid fire. It was a really exciting fight. And you know, interesting is like, you know, when they filmed that scene, those two Hayden and Ewan McGregor had trained so much for that fight that they, like, I want to say, like, they were moving about that fast.
Yeah.
They were moving that fast.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, you know, how, you know, Kenobi style, you know, his whole little, like, you know, the whole, like, thing like that and everything, and it's just, like,
gone,
you know, like, this dude, like, it's like he couldn't even hold his lightsaber up.
Yeah.
It makes sense. And, you know, and I don't know if this is what you're talking about here, you know, but we've seen this with Mandalorian, we've seen this in Rebels. If you're not connected to that lightsaber, that motherfucker's going to be heavy. You're not going to be able to wield it if you're not, like, you know, bonding with that thing. And, you know, him bearing it, you know, that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know? And you know, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that was intentional, but that's kind of just the way I read it.
Yeah.
You know, that, like, he doesn't, he has no control over that saber.
Right.
That saber's pretty much
he's
rejecting
lacking connection.
You know? And that scene was scary. You know, it was like, it was like,
creepy.
You know, it was like
creepy.
Like I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
You know, like it was, man, that was.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. So what do you feel about, like, the fact that, like, this whole kind of, like, rewriting of, you know, the original trilogy? Because, like, I feel like there's a lot.
The big problem is a line that Vader says in A New Hope. When him and Kenobi first encounter each other again on the Death Star, he makes a comment, and I'm paraphrasing because it's not exactly, but he's like, when we last met, I was but the learner, now I am the master. So that's the line that kind of is hard to reckon with what they're doing right now. Because it's always been understood that the last time they saw each other was on Mustafar.
And it was obvious that Obi-Wan, I mean...
Unless Obi-Wan goes and defeats this dude again.
Like, yeah, but he's still not a learner. That was...
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, there's
that and so
that
and then Leia and Obi-Wan.
You know, the Leia thing, I was thinking about it just a little bit more. You know, and it's a huge retcon, but it's like, you know, just realistically, what else is going to draw him back out? You know, if they would have kidnapped Luke,
well, that's not our problem.
You know,
that's the writer's job.
Yeah.
And you know, and I don't mean to be like a Buzz Killington over here, but like, I'm still not This show has a Leia
like
problem. What we saw. I like what we saw, and it's like super exciting and super cool. But I'm just
the show has a Leia problem.
I'm just not sold on all. But it's not just so. It's mainly Leia and Obi-Wan, but it's also Obi-Wan and Vader, because we always assumed, and it wasn't an assumption because it just happened to be an assumption. Yeah. It was assumed, but because, you know, because of the dialogue.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
So I guess it's more than an assumption.
The thing is I can't make any judgment on it until the last episode.
I guess so.
You know what I mean? Because, like, you still got to give them room to either fix it or hang themselves. And
they can't fix the whole Leia thing. I mean, how is it that she doesn't, like...
Yeah. Yeah, that Leia thing's a big problem. It really is a big problem. I can understand like some casual fans, you know, like people who aren't as invested, just kind of like meh, you know. But like us hardcore fans, like you know, especially like, you know, those.
How do you go back and watch the movies?
It's an issue. It really is an issue. It really is an issue. It really the Leia.
You know what I mean?
The you know
how can you just like
the Leia problem is a bigger problem.
Ignore that big old chunk.
The Leia problem is
chunks. The two. I think both of them are.
The Leia problem is a bigger problem than the Vader one.
Yeah, I see that, but
it's a much bigger problem than the Leia one. Or excuse me, a much bigger problem than the Vader one. Much bigger. It's much bigger.
I feel like they both are.
And the only reason why it's a much bigger problem is because Obi-Wan and Vader only face off with each other for like that one time on
but
Star.
but it makes it such a bigger deal, the fact that like dang, they hadn't seen each other since then, right? And the next time they see each other, you know, they face off and Obi-Wan returns to the Force, and you know, like it just
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm all in. I mean, whatever. More Vader, better for me.
I mean, okay, so what I'm doing while watching this show is setting those concerns to the side and kind of just enjoying what I'm seeing.
You have to let them finish the show out.
Right. So I'm just trying to set that to the side for right now. But I do have to say that I'm a little concerned, and I don't see how you can go back, especially with the Leia.
The Leia one's the bigger problem.
How do you go back?
The Leia one really is the bigger of the.
Yeah, and it's not even like they like. You know, it was like kind of like a pass through type of thing. Like they're bonding over here.
Well, that's what I was hoping. I was like, I'll send her ass to Alderaan, back to Alderaan, get her out the way, and then the rest of the show,
bonding. She's over there pleading, what's her name? Go back and get him.
Like you know what would have been a better way to handle this? Like Leia in the first 2 episodes, she never even knows the dude's name. He just goes to save her, sends her back, and then he's hunted down by Inquisitors the rest of the show. You'd never had this Leia problem. She never knew his name. She never knew who he was. You know? But they're really dragging that out, and that's a big fucking problem. That's a big problem when it comes to continuity, you know? And this episode was amazing. I don't want anyone to think I didn't like this episode. Like, I want more stuff like this, you know? I really want more stuff like this.
Well, I've been saying that, like, I wish there was, like, a Vader show, you know, because I want to see more of this type of stuff. You know?
I definitely want more of this. Like, that, like, I just, the continuity aspect of it is, it's very difficult to reckon with. Honestly, it's very difficult to reckon with. You know, being so invested in all of it, you know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I gotta let them, like, we gotta let them get
Set
through
it to the side,
we gotta let it get
watch
through it,
the rest of it, and then we can make a full critique.
I would be lying to say if it wasn't, you know, if it's always, it's in the back of my mind, like, for the entire episode. You know, I mean, there's a reason why we keep going back to it, because at the end of the day, it's still, like, it's a big problem. It's a really big problem. But that being said, I mean, just everything else is fine. You know, like you can't, like, you all better not tease Quinlan Vos and us get no Quinlan Vos.
I know.
Like, that has to happen. Matter of fact, you know what? Just make Dark Disciple.
I wish.
Make Dark Disciple.
Oh my gosh, how I would love to see that.
Just make Dark Disciple. Do it. You know, like, just do it. You know, guys, Dark Disciple was like probably one of the best Star Wars novels I've ever read. If you're a fan of the Clone Wars, I know I've talked about it on this show before, but I gotta reiterate, Dark Disciple is where it's at. But you don't tease Quinlan Vos if we're not gonna see Quinlan Vos later. What other Jedi have come through there? I have to know these things. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, I assumed it was a lot of younglings.
Yeah.
You know, but then they mentioned Quinlan Vos. So.
I wanted a little bit more Third Sister, but this ended up becoming the Vader show, so
it's okay. I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
We're gonna see more of her. But
and obviously we're gonna get more Vader.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
not
what
gonna
I thought
stop.
was like so awesome is that he was out for revenge. Like he just
Yeah, it was because he could have
like-
just killed him right there.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
done.
No, he wants to play with him and he
Yeah.
wants him to suffer.
Yeah.
The same way that he suffered.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the fire.
Which is
like
which is standard for
totally Vader.
You know,
Yeah.
that dude's like a cat. He has to play with his food.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want more of this.
Mhm.
You know. Yeah. But just man, yeah. You need to fix that Leia issue.
We'll see.
You know?
We'll see what happens.
But this was a great episode. This is a great episode.
Mhm.
You know, aside of the stupid decision to not sit down for more than 30 seconds.
I know, like they get there, like no one's here. Come on, let's go.
Yep. All of it could have been, all of that family getting their neck snapped, all of that could have been avoided if he just sat his ass down for 1 minute. Patience, Obi-Wan. Patience. You taught this stuff. Literally taught this stuff. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm really excited about episode 4. It sucks because like now we gotta wait a whole week.
Yeah.
We got to see like back to back, like 1 episode, 2 episodes, 3 episodes, and now it's like, oh well, you gotta wait a week now. Sorry. Like, congratulations, we played ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, totally excited for the next episode. Can't wait.
Yeah, I cannot wait. That's I don't even want to make any predictions or anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it be.
That whole Vader thing was almost too much for me. You know, I didn't know if I wanted to cry or be scared or I wasn't
it was
sure.
creepy.
I wasn't sure.
It was really creepy.
It's kind of a mix of emotions for me, with that whole thing. Because I mean, really, that's for me. That's my favorite movie character of all time. Nobody comes close for Vader. Nobody comes close. It's Vader for me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm at a loss for words with it because I can't get over the Vader stuff. That was just awesome to me. Yeah. Anything else you have on this one? No. Nope. All right, y'all. Well,
Puppy Beau wants to say hi.
Hey, Puppy Beau. What happened? Anyway, well, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this episode as much as we did. Leave your comments down below. Anything I might have missed, anything we might have missed, any questions for us or any comments. We'd love to hear them. We'd love to read them. If you like this, please like, subscribe to our channel. We'll have more Star Wars stuff coming, as always, and look forward to the next episode. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, you all have a good night, and as always, God bless.